Hello everyone, welcome to Debrief, the legal podcast. My name's Helen Looking and I'm a solicitor specialising in family law, and with me I have my colleague Natalie Maher, also a specialist in family law. And today we're going to talk about financial settlements and when you need to apply for one and the risks of not having one. What kind of orders can we apply for?
So we can apply for an array of orders. The court does have a wide discretion on the types of orders it can make. We're generally looking at lump sum orders, so lump sum of capital for you to be able to go off, purchase a property, for example. Pension sharing orders, as the name suggests, that's an order against your pension. Property orders, so that might be a transfer of property or sale of property order, or maintenance orders, so that's your regular monthly income orders.
And those are for just for the other party. That's not for children.
Correct.
Children maintenance is a separate
Is
issue, isn't
separate.
it? That's dealt with by the Child Maintenance Service.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, what do you think the risks are of not having a financial order? Because I think we're finding, aren't we, that more and more people are applying for a divorce online,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're not sorting out really the most important bit, which is to get a financial settlement and to encompass that into an order for the courts.
Mm-hmm.
And there are reasons, aren't there, why we do that? We do that so that it's a legally binding order.
Yeah.
So if we don't have a financial order, is that a problem for clients?
The difficulty with not having a financial remedy order, so it's all well and good having agreement between you as to how you've divided the assets, but until you actually have a sealed approved order from a judge that ratifies that agreement for you, you don't have certainty as to the financial claims now or in the future. What we mean by that is if you, say, for instance, won the lottery, and you don't have a financial remedy order, there remains a risk that your ex-partner could come back and try to have a piece of that pie, so to speak. There are also some certain tax implications that can arise if you haven't had a financial remedy order that, for instance, records a transfer of property or a sale of property, or transfer of certain assets. We're looking at things like capital gains tax, and you would need to get advice around that to understand really whether it's worth having a financial remedy order. We certainly would always say it's important you do have a financial remedy order because of the risks that are involved if you don't.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we would always recommend clients, if they do their own divorce, that they still seek independent legal advice from a family solicitor about the financial aspects of the divorce, because as Natalie says, it's all well and good reaching an agreement with your spouse or your ex-spouse, but if you don't actually put that into a court order with those magic words in full and final settlement, there's a risk that the other party could come back for more money in the future when you least expect it, when you've moved on with your life, and perhaps, as Natalie has said, because you've won the lottery or you've inherited some money. So it's really, really important that divorce is not the whole picture. You need to also deal with the finances, and for that, that's the bit that you really do need to take some legal advice. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you, Helen.